Children, let me tell you who I was. Before the light chose me, I was Luminar, a humble vessel, a guardian of the sacred flame. I served as you serve now, faithfully, devotedly.
From ash we came, to ash we return. But in your radiance, we are eternal. Consume what is offered, preserve what remains. Glory to the undying light.
But then came the long night, when stars fell from the heavens like tears. The void came for us all. The sacred flame, our only protection, began to fade. I alone found the answer, the sacrifice that was needed. I gave myself to the flame, my flesh, my soul, my eternity. The pain was transcendent. Small price for your salvation. They called me Savior. They built this cathedral to honor the sacrifice. But they could not understand what I had become. How could they? They were merely temporary. Yet the flame requires sustenance. Like all sacred things. The worthy few, those who prove their devotion, I blessed with a fragment of my light. I gave them purpose beyond their fleeting lives. I gave them eternity. Those who feared the light, I preserved anyway. Their sacrifice feeds the flame that protects us all. I've created a paradise of eternal light, where souls are never lost to the darkness. Your light joins with mine. This is not death. This is preservation.
They're always there, just beneath your awareness. Can you feel them? The chill that traces your spine when you venture too deep. That's them, the silent choir, my choir. Deep beneath these ruined citadels, among the shattered remnants of what were once called sacred cathedrals. They drift through the darkness. I brought them there, one by one. The way they begged at the end, that was my favorite part. When the shadows grow thick and the mind thins, I've heard them. Sometimes I still hear their individual voices before I took their tongues. Lost souls, forever bound to echoes of ancient sacrifices. Sacrifice as I orchestrated with such precision, such beauty in their suffering. They offer no words to the living now. No. Only a chilling, wordless lament that fills the void between life and oblivion. I made sure of that. Their murmur is our collective grief, a realm enslaved by its own cursed history. I drink it in like fine wine. Sometimes I dance to their silent screams, and I conduct their silent symphony. Soon you'll join them. Soon you'll be mine.
Always start with death. Not for truth, but because nothing listens harder than the dead. The Morrow Court preached joy, not kindness, not peace. They believed despair dulled the divine tongue. Laughter braided with terror, that fed the gods like marrow split from bone. We built sanctuaries on grave mounds, set cities alight to raise curtain calls. They called it the sacred farce, and I was their joy saint. A priest in grease paint, a sermon in bells. She was the architect of reversal, a woman who wept at weddings and smiled through genocide. She forged my name in plague steel and pageantry, said I was born to bless the gallows, that no soul should die unentertained. I stopped laughing, and the gods starved. She called me coward, heretic, traitor to the rhythm. But I had seen the cradle pits beneath the sanctum. The mouths without throats, the hands that clapped without bodies. The Morrow Court didn't worship gods. They say the Morrow Court is dead, that the curtain fell. But I remember, the gods don't feed on praise. They feed on contrast, on the moment joy becomes horror. They only ever starved between acts. Listen. They've started clapping.